Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Live with Brinkofspeed. Tonight, I've got Mark sitting to the left of me.
Hey, guys.
And Darren sitting to the
Hello,
right.
everyone.
So tonight, our title is The Saga Continues. Z06 drama is still in place. Mark has a big surprise for us, and we're going to talk about Carlisle. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. We've got a lot of people on. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the comments. I just want to make sure everything's working. Let's see. We've got a lot of people.
Yeah, hey,
Dr.
guys.
Corvette.
Hello. How's it going?
Nova is on. Ahmed R.
Ever Jeff.
Tommy's back. Lance Smith. Welcome.
Ever Jeff, we were just talking about you and your
We
channel.
were just talking about you.
And
Yeah.
I told him I watched your last two videos or one of them. He has a Suzuki Samurai. For me, that's like a bucket list vehicle.
Really?
I'm not even joking. I love Suzuki
I
Samurai.
wanted one when it first came out. I
they're
wanted
awesome.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Suzuki
So I'm totally
Samurai.
jealous. I can't wait. I think you said you're going to do a walk around video of that. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and I just watched your 2-year review of your ZL1 last night. Great video, man.
I'm going to have to, I didn't know he had a channel. I'm going to have to go watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
Let's see. We got Jerry on, Kevin. What's up, Caleb? What's going on? Vertus Johnson.
We'll get to your question when we get a chance. Vertus. B. Hayward 11.
Yeah. A lot of great people on.
Yeah, Steve-O.
Bruno.
Audio was great. Thank you for that.
Hello, Corvette brothers and sisters. That's right. Great White North is on tonight. Awesome. Welcome.
And Life with Wendy. Life with Wendy is...
Yeah.
Whose wife is that?
That's Life with Wendy.
Life with Wendy is whose wife, right?
We found out.
Is it ever not ever, is it ever Jeff?
Is it?
No.
No.
Is it ever Jeff?
No, it was Greg's.
Not Greg Lee.
I thought it was.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, let us know. Sorry.
What's up, Shane? What's up, Greg? Amber's on. Welcome, baby. Let's see. Robert's on from Corvette World.
Robert from Corvette World.
Yes,
Nice.
sir.
Reminder, he's going to be with us at Carlisle.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I think we've
Rick C. Hudson. Hello.
shouted out everybody so far.
Very good. Yep, ever Jeff. She's my wife. You got-
There we go. Perfect. Oh, D&K Vloggers is on too. All right. So tonight, my head is spinning today. I've got so much going on. We have the Amador designs that we're going to talk about again. The Underdog Detail Products, Wheel Designers, Forged Light Wheels. And then we want to talk about, what was the next thing we wanted to talk about? I'm actually...
Which one?
I don't know. Like I
No,
said,
you're off because we are doing it Monday instead of Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we usually run through this whole thing on Monday evenings, and we didn't have that run through, so
We had a scheduling
Well,
conflict.
We're going to be at Carlisle, so we'll see you guys there starting on Thursday.
Yep.
Let me just check something. real
Thursday. I know I'm getting there Thursday at about 11 o'clock, but then I got to drive from Baltimore, so
quick. Yeah.
yep.
Oh, so you're going to be later Thursday.
I'm going to be a little bit later.
We'll be there first thing.
So, Mark, were we going to talk about his surprise yet, or are we going to?
Let's save it.
Let's save it
a little
okay.
bit.
All right.
Some people probably already know.
All right.
They already know. It's just maybe people have more questions about it, but
Things are changing for Mark, though. He's a new man.
That's true.
I'm a new man.
He's a new man.
Very, very true. Well, I guess we need to just go over the weekly giveaway then.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and talk about the weekly giveaway.
Yep. So we'll do our normal blower band. These are super popular. Everyone loves them.
Oh, that's the cool one. That's
Yeah, we haven't
I
seen
didn't
this
see
one.
that one before.
It's a camo looking.
Let's show them real
So
quick.
again, as they say, the safest way to dry your car, turn your leaf blower into the world's best drying tool.
Mm-hmm.
Super cool. Just goes on the tip of your leaf blower. Pretty much any brand, it'll work on it.
That doesn't fit too well on
You
our
can also use it as a bracelet, Mark, if you want.
Yeah, put it
Oh
on.
yeah. There you go.
Don't get it stuck.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to come off.
And then this shirt's been super popular, and we're basically down to the last two. So
I can't believe you have another one of those.
I'm going into my own personal
Oh
inventory.
my goodness.
And these
And
are
he hasn't
unworn.
worn them, though. He has
New
not
with
worn them.
tags. New with tags. So we'll give this shirt away. We do have size large or extra large. So whoever wins has the option
Oh,
to
really?
choose
You've got
whatever
the
size.
different. No, generally.
Yeah.
That was quick.
I just answered his
I know.
question. Yeah, I'm not that new.
By the way, last week we had a couple of winners on the blower band. I did not get an email from you guys, so I'd really like to ship those out to you, but I need an email so that I know your shipping information. I'm going to put my email in right now.
And you want who to send you an email?
The people that won last
People
week.
that won
the
last
blower
week.
bands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're on here, I haven't seen you yet, but when you get on, there's my email.
Hey, Dale.
If you're watching this, afterwards. And now let's talk about the monthly giveaway. I think you have that on your left side.
Yeah,
there,
you always
Mark.
give me the tough work, the heavy one.
Amador Designs
Look at this.
created this amazing C8 Corvette flag.
Look at this.
And it is beautiful. And it's heavy. It's
You got to make sure you find studs in the wall to screw it.
Right.
It's heavy. It's not that heavy, but it is. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece.
You can see the way he constructed it from the back.
And you guys should go to amadordesigns.com.
With a Z, right?
Yeah, designs with a Z.
Spell that AMAD.
DOR.
Amador
And I think-
Designs.
Is it sign designs or just
No, just designs.
Yeah,
with a Z.
Amador
I think you have it
Designs,
linked
yeah.
up too.
Yeah.
It'll be in the link, right?
So
Description.
go there, check them out. They actually have multiple Corvette generation flags, and they have a bunch of
Camaros, Ford Raptor, one really
Yeah.
cool that he just did.
Yeah.
And he does custom. Although I know he's super jammed right now, he's so busy. The engine covers, obviously, but yeah, just go check out his website. He's got some really cool stuff.
Yep, check it out. And thank you ever, Jeff. You've got my back on the thumbs up squad. If you guys haven't smashed that thumbs up, please do so. It really helps YouTube know that you guys are enjoying the content. So thank you so much. And thank you, Lance Smith, for that thumbs up. I guess that's a super sticker. Thank you.
Very good.
Awesome.
Is that all we got so far? For all this work, for all my heavy lifting here?
So
Come
this
on, guys.
sign, like I always say, you guys can give me a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below, and that'll get you entered into winning this sign. So everybody is eligible. So
Can I put it down now?
you can.
down.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Put it down over here.
So I guess we'll go ahead and get into the main subject, the main topic tonight. Unless you have something else you want to. Okay. So the main topic is really about all of the Z06 drama that's happened. Really in the last week, a lot has happened. And one of the major pieces of news that we got on the Mid-Engine Corvette Forum and CorvetteBlogger.com is that GM is going to only make 10% of the production of Stingrays. They're going to make 10% Z06s. So they're estimating that they're going to make 25 to 26,000 Stingrays in the year 2023,
Yeah.
or for the year 2023.
Yeah.
So we're looking at about 2,500 only.
There you go, generally. Bam.
Nice.
That's what we're talking about. Come on, baby.
And
Nice.
yes, the flag will look amazing in
All
your
right.
garage.
I'm holding this for you, generally. Just put
If
it
you
over.
don't win, go to his website
He
and buy
says he
one.
wants you to give it to him in
Is
person.
he going to be are you going to be a Carlisle?
He's not.
Or he said something about November. Is he coming here in November?
He
I think.
is.
Oh, yeah.
He
Yeah, we can
is.
save it for you.
So
That's a
yeah,
good deal.
we'll all meet up with you.
Yeah.
And
It'll be
if
fun.
if you win it, then we'll definitely give it to you in person. But we'll
Yep.
meet up with you whether you win that or not.
So can I make a comment about those numbers you just said?
Yes,
I wanted to
I'd
ask
love for you to.
I'd love to hear what other people thought about it. So they're supposed to make how many for 2023? 26,000
Yeah,
total cars?
25,
But they've been
26,000.
making them for several months now already. So it's even going to be less than that if you take 10% of 25,000. They've already been making. It's 10% of the current.
I think what they were saying on the mid-engine Corvette forum is that GM is projecting to be able to make 25,000 plus 2,500 Z06s.
Okay.
So
it's not year to date. It's just what Mike just said. It's projected for the year.
Okay.
Yes.
And so let me ask this question. Have they actually talked about that, or is everybody just projecting out that because they will release 281 for the month of August, that, well, that must be the way it can be for the rest of the year? Don't you think GM is going to be able to ratchet it up, and by January they could make 30% of them if they get the parts? I think everybody's overreacting to the small numbers for August and saying, well, if that's going to project out for the rest of the year, I have a feeling that they're going to be able to produce more later on, and it'll be a pleasant surprise for everybody. So that's just my thought, that everybody's just overreacting to the small number for the first month.
That I understand where you're going with that, Mark, but they actually have a document on the mid-engine Corvette forum that GM specifically states on that 10% Z06.
Only for this month, or just for the rest of the year?
For the entire 2023.
All right. Well, under promise and over deliver. I have a feeling it'll be more, but maybe not.
So the reason why that's created a lot of drama is because that's just a compounding issue, along with the fact that GM states that you lose your warranty if you sell the car in the first year. And all of these dealers are starting to really ramp up how much they're charging for this car. Not only over MSRP, but they're auctioning off the actual right to have.
It's like a PSL for a football stadium. It's like for the Cowboy Stadium. You're buying a PSL, the right to then buy tickets for the tickets, right? It's like a PSL. It's like a license to buy.
People are having to bid on the allocation. And I know there's one dealer right now, I'm not going to name any names, but there's one dealer out there who sold one of their allocations for $90,000. And then they are stating that they're not going to just sell the allocation for $90,000, but then once you get that in, you have to pay whatever market price is for the Z06. So those three things compounded on each other, and it's going to really affect.
Audio's going out?
Yeah, audio is going out. Looks good.
We just lost a lot of audio.
So it's really going to affect, what's going on with the Z06 now, especially because of how few they're going to make.
Trevor, Detail Lab, let us know if you still hear the audio.
No,
or not.
agreed. I mean, we've said this for weeks. The auctioning process with dealers probably continues. It makes sense for them to do it, because then they don't have to argue with 10 people that are willing to pay
and audio.
25 or 50,000 over. They can just say, hey, whoever wants this allocation, highest bid gets it.
Right.
So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but I mean, that's where we're at.
It is.
It just, and one of the questions, GM is okay with dealers screwing the customers, but literally, you've always read that when the car hits the transport, it's not their car anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
it's not their property
someone that
anymore.
I know that works for GM had referenced that. Is we all have to remember is all the dealerships are basically franchises, right? So they're doing all the marketing and sales of all. Forget about the Corvettes. I mean, the Corvette's their number one seller or hottest selling car right now. But there are other cars where they got to work a little bit harder to sell them. Now, the last 2 years, not so much the case. Pretty much any car that hits the lot is sold. But so it's probably a fine line for them to tell the dealers what they can sell cars for, where at the same time they're telling these same dealers you have to have
Image and audio is coming back, it says.
X amount of square footage for your dealership. You have to take X amount of cars per month.
Yes, audio's back. Okay.
So there's two sides to it.
Yeah, and regardless of whether dealers are right or wrong here, that's not even what we're discussing tonight. What we're discussing is just what is it going to do to people out there? As far as that goes, you folks, what is it doing to you? Are you being affected? A lot of people thought they were good to go until just a couple of days ago. I'm getting emails, I'm getting messages of people saying, I just now found out that I've been on this list for 2 years and now I can't be on the list unless I bid. So has that affected you? Let us know. So
I mean, it's just crazy, just what's happened in the last couple days.
It is. It's
we
just
know that
a couple of days
one dealer that's close to us had a list of like 50 people, right? Mm-hmm. And instead of being number 1 to 50, so the number 1 guy gets the first allocation, they throw 50 ping pong balls with numbers on it, 1 to 50,
right?
And they put it in a barrel and they pull it out like it's the lottery for the NBA draft.
Right.
Yes.
And so number 37 just got the first.
When you think about it, that's actually the fairest way to do that. They're not bidding. They're not making you bid at least.
Well, no, they're not making you bid. But if you were first on the list, you're first on the list. I went to the dealer first.
Where those numbers came from. I asked on Facebook.
You what? Say it in the mic or.
So they never said where they were drawing those names from. What list that came from, right? So we don't know if that's the 50 people that paid the 50,000.
You're right.
They never answered.
We're assuming.
Well, it's bottom line. It's 50 people. They said they were going to get a car
If I was the first person to pay that
too.
deposit, like Mark says, I'd expect to be the first person to get the car. Fuck the what's this other pop in circumstance? Sorry, but so they all just suck. Everybody sucks. It's a sucky situation. If you don't have enough money to make it go away, then you just have to live with it.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's the unfair.
It's not fair.
It's just, you go under a certain understanding, it's like a handshake deal and it's like not a handshake deal.
Yeah, but also a lot of these dealerships, including the one we're talking about, things have changed, people have changed, management has changed. Yeah. So it goes back to having a contract and running, but then you've heard stories of dealerships that have been bought by other dealerships and now they're saying those contracts don't stand.
Right. Half the guys you're making handshake deals with don't have that authority either.
Correct.
You're taking them at their word. That's.
And look, these. I don't want to discount any car salesmen on here, but they're car salesmen, right? They're going to say whatever they can to get your deal. I mean, even my dealer that I bought another vehicle from, they don't tell you it's going to help you move up on a list, but they kind of give you a wink of an eye, like, oh no, you're a good customer. Let's, So, yeah, I mean, these car salesmen are going to say whatever they need to say to get a deal.
Again, we're all currently number 2 on a list somewhere for an E-Ray, right? Or number 1, right?
That's true.
Let's revisit this shit show in another 6 months.
So one other point that somebody's making is that, I think it was John from the Corvette forum. He could have ordered one, but he decided he didn't because he couldn't get the Z07.
Right. That's a whole other issue.
So everybody's like all excited to get their Z06, Z07 with the Aero, right? And you can't even order it. So
that would be a tough dilemma to be in. I mean,
and turn it down.
Yeah, I mean, generally, Greg was one of them that had to alter his build because he wanted the Z07 package, but none of the allocations. Well, they only got one allocation, but they are telling him that most likely the next allocation they get won't be a Z07 either. So the number 1 guy at his dealership had to change his up, which, is going to happen.
But it could also make people that are number 3, 4, 5, 6, all of a sudden they're getting a phone call, hey, you're up because all the other guys passed on the allocation because they won Z07.
Yeah, but they're not passing. Greg and the number 1, they are ordering it completely different so that they...
Right, but I mean, potentially you could be in a situation where, like I'm in that situation where I might get a phone call and then I have to make the decision, do I just get a regular Z06, which is not what I want?
But I'm getting my hands on one.
But I'm getting my hands on... I mean, you have to... I don't know. You have to reevaluate the whole situation because is it going to be a week, 3 weeks, 3 months? Nobody knows.
Right. Yeah, so anyway, we just wanted to discuss that with you guys. I was out playing disc golf when I got some of this news, and it kind of just put me in a bad mood because I feel really bad for people out there that are just finding out. I mean, I found out some information, months and months ago, but there are people that are just now finding out. They thought they had, everything in writing and, you name it. They thought they had their situation worked out and all of a sudden they just get a surprise.
Yeah, and a lot of people have made adjustments, like lifestyle adjustments to get this car, right? Like our friend Corey that sold his ZR1, he flat out sold it.
Right.
He thought he was getting the car. He knew there was going to be a market adjustment. They had alluded to it be $25,000. He just texted her. What did he say it was? 60 or 70 or 75?
Yeah, it's up there.
So it for him, it just changed everything. He's like, I'm out. I mean, I had budgeted I think he sold his ZR1 for decent money, but
Right.
it was just getting to be where it was too far from where he wanted to be.
Right. Yep.
So D&K Vloggers asks, I think a follow-up to my question was, when it hits the transport, it's not their car anymore. But then he says, but why can GM tell me what to do with once I buy it? They're not really telling you what you can do. They're just making it really hard for you to sell it, and you lose that warranty. So it's just...
Yeah, I don't know, and I haven't really put much effort into this, but I'm curious what the fine print is on that, to be honest. You know, there's got to be an out to sell it back to the dealership.
Well, they better hurry up.
Yeah, there probably is.
There has to be.
They'll probably come up with something, but for right now,
you know, it'll be interesting
I mean,
too, because honestly, think about it. There's a lot of people stretching themselves really thin to get this car.
At the price they thought it was originally going to be, and then now that it's up to like 150, people are really stretching or jumping off.
Do you buy a car and 3 and 6 months from now, you know, things change in your life, and you're like, wow, this payment is big. I got to get rid of this car.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're that short-sighted, you shouldn't be buying the car.
Well, I know, but it's a Corvette.
But yeah.
That's what's wrong with America, though. Seriously, people who 3 months from now have to get rid of the car, and they shouldn't have had it in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep. That's...
Everybody wants to live above their means.
Yes, it's so fun to do it that way. No.
It's so fun.
You can't take it with you, as some people say.
Can't take it with you.
Yeah. Okay, so real quick, let's get to some of these questions.
Yeah, Trevor, he would void the factory warranty the day he took it off the lot. Trevor, yeah, it doesn't matter to you.
And actually, there's a few people that would be the case, but for the most part, that's not going to be the case.
Right.
You and Amelia, Trevor.
Yeah.
Your warranty's done after day one.
Yeah, there's
right.
a market for it.
Yeah, I mean, Amelia and a few other YouTubers cracked me up when they first got the C8. They were doing donuts. They were redlining it. And it's because they didn't care. They knew they were going to change stuff out in the engine. They knew they were going to do all this stuff. But I was thinking, man,
who's
when
Mike
GM
M?
sees all that stuff, they're going to go, you have no warranty.
Right.
Look at Mike M, model year 2023. Looks like he's got an order for the Z06. Go down just a little bit.
Where? There it is.
156.8. Event description
there you go.
2000
Nice.
accepted.
Wow. That's a good one. Congratulations, Mike. Very nice.
How did you get it up to 156 if you couldn't get the Aero and the Z07 package? Or is that just got every other option? Maybe
maybe did.
Yeah, maybe he did. There's three. That was the other thing, and John Belk put it up there. Thank you, John.
Aero.
3% of the 10% are going to be able to get the Z07 Aero.
No, 3% of the 10%?
Yeah.
That's one car.
No.
Well, 3%.
3% of 2,500.
Yeah.
10% is 2,500.
Yeah.
So 3% of that is going to be able to get the Aero.
I thought you were saying 3% of the 10% of the 2,500. Fair enough. So
Yeah.
3% of the 2,500.
Yes. Yep.
That is correct.
So it's like, what, 700 and change or something like that?
Yeah. So
Man, it's just...
So yeah, 7% of those 2,500 are going to have to be non-Z07 cars.
Packages.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, but it is what it is. We all have to make different plans if we need to. You know, I know a lot of people that had their plans set to get this thing, and things are changing that very quickly. So I think, like I said, let's go over some of these questions. We're doing good on time, and then I want to talk about a couple other things.
Frank says by the time they get their Z06s, the Z01s are going to be available. How are they going to be balancing the Stingray with the E-Ray with the Z06? Even they say it next year they're going to be supposed to be releasing the E-Ray, right?
Yeah.
This time next year.
But they said a lot of things.
I mean, expect the unexpected.
I bet that's not going to be till 20.
But I still think ramping up on E-Rays is a lot easier than ramping up on a Z06.
Sure. Yeah, they got the motors.
It's not a special hand-built engine.
Right.
It's an already proven platform with some mild electronics.
Putting a couple electric motors in the front, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's no big. That's easy, right?
So New Horizon says, "What's up? What's up, Carlos?" Let's see.
You know, Carlos had a good video, Mike. I don't know if you saw it. Go to his page on the Lambo doors.
Oh yeah.
But I think people should go watch it. if you're gonna do Lambo doors, go watch his video because it's the things you've heard. There's good, bad, and ugly with those things.
I understand.
And Carlos had all three experiences.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
So
All right.
I've had nothing but ugly, ugly, ugly.
Yeah. After watching his video, I hope this isn't what Carlos was trying to achieve. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Dude, can I kill? God.
Let's see. If there was more demand.
Someone mentioned, I don't know where it was, but and I've heard this from two different people here locally the last week. Their cars came in Z51s with the high wing option, and they did not arrive with the high wing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're hearing mixed things as far as when that's going to arrive, but
Just on the Stingrays.
just on the Stingrays.
So let's do a poll. What's one of the polls you had listed up for Jacob? Hey.
No, let's just talk about who's over the Z06 and ready to move on. Maybe you're going to buy one. You just said, you know what, enough with the drama. I'm either going to buy a Stingray or I'm buying something else. I'm moving on. I'm just over it.
Are you staying on the list? Are you going to Stingray? Or are you just
Moving on.
moving on?
Yeah.
3 answers, right? 3 possibilities.
But again, I'm one of those people.
Audio is super low. Can't hear. Is that an
No,
old?
no, no, no.
Is that an
That's a
old
long
comment?
time ago.
A lot of us, once we see one of these in person or someone has it and they come rip around the corner, we're probably gonna change our opinions again. We're gonna want the
Yeah, I'm
car.
getting
So I know Mike said that 10 times too. I'm over it and I want it. I'm over it. I want it.
I want the car so bad.
So, and I'm sure after we get back from Carlisle, maybe even Mark's gonna want one.
We'll see.
I don't know. Something put something in your Cheerios the last week because there are a lot of things that are changing with you.
Yeah. Yep.
In fact,
Okay, good poll.
there we go.
Good poll.
As we're waiting for that, so Mark actually drove his car today, pretty much in the rain,
Yeah. Absolutely.
which is shocking.
Yes.
Guys, it blew our minds. I pulled up to Jacob's house and I could not believe my eyes that your car was
car's
sitting
out
out
there.
there.
And
So
it
for
looks
those
like
that don't know, is Dallas literally got 9 inches of rain yesterday.
Yes.
We got
Yesterday,
nine-
today.
galore.
9
Flooding
inches of rain
everywhere.
in about what, 6-hour period, maybe 8
Flooding,
hours.
cars floating down the streets, and I'm like, I'm taking my car out. No more garage queen.
He texted me. He's like,
Thank
"Are you bringing your
God.
car?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm bringing it." Thinking, dude, are you just joking? I go, "Yeah, I'm coming with my top down," and I pulled up in my truck, and he had the top down.
I'm like, Darren promised that he'd bring his car, and he was like, it was a big fault, big fake. So anyway, I have my car, and I'm going to drive home with the top down, and it's not going to rain tonight. It's only like a 15% chance. But I had to use the wipers today coming here because it started sprinkling close to my house. It's just a car.
As I'm saying, things are changing for you.
Just kidding. No, it's going back into the garage. I'm going to have to wash it for a couple hours.
So I haven't seen any questions yet. These are all just statements. I really like questions. If you guys have questions for us.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Did we close our poll?
I don't think so. Is the poll done or you? No?
I have.
Participation, only 70
What?
votes so far out of 300 people.
Well, that's fine.
70 votes?
Out of 300?
Nah, let's close it. We got other
Well-
stuff to go to.
That's okay.
I might not have
Leave it
voted
up.
because I wasn't on the list to begin with. I'm not off the list, and the other one is what was the last? What was the third option?
Which means you're on the list.
Okay. Or I'm over it. What was the third option? I'm over it. Yeah, well. All this talk is depressing. Need a laugh. Neighbor Mark, it looks like you're not wearing pants. What do you mean I'm not wearing pants? Okay, I am just
love it.
This is what I'm doing. I'll debut it now. If you're looking for me at Carlisle, okay, I'm wearing my swap meet uniform. Okay, so I'm not wearing the fancy pants that these guys are wearing.
He's
I'm
all
wearing-
about swap meets.
I'm wearing my cargo pants with 17 different pockets, and yes, I've got
love
the
it.
new belt protector, the belt holder clip for the cell phone, okay? So everybody makes fun of my cell phone, but I always know where it's at, and it's not making a dent in my pants. So here we go.
So
I got
you
my-
must have been the guy. I met a kid this weekend. He saw my car. We got to talking. He's like, you know what I expected? I expected somebody in cargo pants when I got a Corvette.
When? About me?
He was talking about old guys in cargo pants.
That's
apparently.
me. So you got the cargo pants, got the pockets, the belt. So if you're looking for me in Carlisle, that's what I'm going to be dressed up
That's
as.
right. All right, we got the poll back. We've got 50% saying they're on a list, 32% they're over it, 17% says they still want one, and that's out of 80 votes. I guess one more poll I'd like to do is how many people between when the Z06 was first brought out in October of last year till now, in the last week or so, have decided that they are now willing to pay over MSRP for the Z06. I'd like to know if there's anybody out there willing to pay over MSRP.
So 50, that poll, or did you look at the poll yet? I'm just amazed at the poll. But
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's gotten so desperate in the last week.
Davius.
I think people are like, say, yeah, I think I'm going to pay over MSR. Like maybe 2 weeks ago, they were like, hell no, I'm not paying MSRP. But now it looks like, man, I'm getting desperate. Only 10%.
Yeah.
I'm pushing my chips to the table, and seeing if I can get this car.
So,
and the production numbers are just ridiculous.
Davius wants to know how long I'm willing to wait. If you're talking about how long I'm willing to wait on the Z06, I'm willing to wait. I've got a couple of options. I'm not going to go into details, but I've got a couple of options set up. So we'll see what happens. Now that the 10% numbers come out, who knows what's going to happen. But
yeah, that probably changes things for a lot of people as far as expectations,
everybody.
including
It really
myself.
does. Yep.
But you know what? Luckily, hopefully, if you have a current C8 Stingray, you just get to enjoy it a little bit longer, and it is what it is.
The good doctor says, Mike, once you get the Z06, are you selling Captain America? Good question. I don't know yet what I'm doing. I was really wanting to have both cars, but things have changed.
150.
Prices changed.
150.
Yeah. We were thinking this car was going to start at like high 80s, low 90s. And my build might be, 115, 117,000. Now my build is 150,000.
Which is crazy. That's 2x what you paid for that car.
Yeah.
Because you got it 2020 before all the pricing,
Right.
2021, 2022. What did you pay for that?
76.
Right.
Yeah.
For a 2LT Z51 mag ride front lift.
So, a lot's changed. But we'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens.
Maybe Captain America 2.0.
There you go, 98 votes. 21% said they will pay over MSRP. All right. So if you're going to pay over MSRP, I'd love to see a comment from you guys letting me know what you're A, willing to pay over MSRP, or B, what you already have agreed with a dealer to pay over for the Z06. That'd be great to know.
Just getting back to the topic from before about the auction that we read from this dealership, it was an actual memo they sent to the customer that said, hey, we know you're on the list, but we're excited to tell you that you're now going to be part of an auction and your number is being auctioned off.
Sure.
And the highest paid auction person will get the right to buy the car, and the car is 90 over sticker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That puts you at like what, 250?
Oh yeah, it's in the 200.
250 for a car.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it may very well beat other cars at that price, but that's just not what we thought it was going to be at.
So Mark Kuhn says 50 over. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, he's honest.
There's going to be a lot of people. Raider Ron. There's Raider Ron.
Yeah, Raider Ron. Did
What's
we get
going
him
on?
his prize from
Raider
Ron? If you didn't email us, he won
No, I got him.
You got it? Okay,
yeah,
good,
I got
good.
him.
Yeah, Raider Ron, we haven't seen you for a couple of weeks.
I know. Put in the
him.
comments down below, Raider, if you got your last prize, because I shipped it to you. So let us know. I think you did email me saying you got it, but I just want to make sure.
I think Deontay is reasonable. I'd pay 10 to 15 over MSRP.
Yeah.
But I don't know any Z06 that's going to only go for 10 to 15 over. I don't know. Are the big two dealers still going at MSRP?
They are.
McMulkin and
Criswell's
Sioka.
also.
And Criswell, yeah.
Yeah,
but it's all relative, right? If you're making over $300,000 and you want this car, you're just going to buy it no matter what it takes, right? Unless you're,
Well, yeah.
I don't
I'm just
know.
wondering
Some,
how many
yes.
dealers are still going to charge MSRP, and those three account for what percent of the of sales? Those three. What's the
Well, just think about it.
Those three dealers.
Last year, Sioka sold 1,500 and McMulcom sold like 12 or 1,300.
Right. But people with money don't wait.
So that's about
And then,
10% of the total cars made. They sell about 10%. Then add Criswell into that.
Criswell sells 500. So yeah, they're up there.
It's
They're definitely up there. A time of 6:56 on the ring is slower than 992 GT3, but faster than the 918. And yeah, I mean, a 6:56 time for the Z06 would be phenomenal. I would be totally happy with that time. Acceptable ADM for those paying over 10K, 25K. Wow. There's 2% would pay 100K. Good poll.
George is saying Classic is advising folks on the list lotto system plus 50K for charity.
Yep.
That is
Of
correct.
not their choice, of the dealership's choice.
That is
right? It's the
correct.
dealers, one of 2 or 3 that they have.
Yep. Okay, so I love talking about this stuff. Maybe we can talk about it here in a minute, but I want to go over something else with you guys. And I'm going to briefly talk about this. We've started something, actually, Caleb, if you're on the chat, go ahead and say something. But Caleb and Lance Smith have created something that's really cool. It's in the beta testing phase right now. And we want to get you guys involved with it. It's going to be similar to a forum. Very cool stuff. But what we'd like to do once he puts his email up is the first 50 people to respond to his email and actually shoot him over an email. He's going to shoot you a link to join this forum type deal. And if any of you guys have ever heard of it, it's called Discord. If you haven't, look it up. But it's really cool. It's going to be really neat. We're going to be able to, get on there, discuss all sorts of topics. I can even go live on there. I mean, there's a lot of
everyone can share their
like
cars.
this going on right now.
Yeah.
Well, you do
yeah.
it on your phone.
Yeah, but here's the thing. On this, nobody can share pictures.
Okay.
On Discord, they can share pictures.
Yes.
So,
And it's a live chat. It was kind of cool, yeah.
yep. One thing I do want to say is I want it to be anybody that, is going to come over there and be a troll. We don't want that. We don't want any kind of negative stuff going on over there. There's a reason why Mid-Engine Corvette Forum started up because of the Corvette Forum. Because there's a lot of nonsense going on at the Corvette Forum, and there's none of that going on the Mid-Engine Corvette Forum. So that's how we want this to be as well. But it'd be awesome if you guys wanted to help us out, try out this server, and let us know feedback on it. That would be
DNK
very
says
helpful.
he's on Discords and he thinks it's very cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, and come see us in Carlisle. We've all got it installed. We'll
Yes.
show you what it looks like. We'll give you the link there.
And you can see there, Caleb, Community Manager. That
sent
is
an
who
invite.
you need to email. So email
Anybody
him.
half Mark's age knows what Discord is.
Hey, did you? Was that mic on when you said that?
He said it, yes.
Said people half Mark's age know what Discord is.
So
Yeah.
we wanted to go over that with you real briefly, and now we want to let Mark have the mic, and he's going to tell us about a big surprise. A lot of you on here probably already know about this, but there's going to be people that don't.
Have you guys seen the video that Mike released over the weekend? I surprised Mike. Mike came over to drop me off the business cards that I'll be using at Carlisle. Me and Mike and Darren and Jacob will be using them just to pass them out and just give people our email and phone numbers and contact information. But I told him, I said I had a surprise for him. And as you can see in the video, so you just take a look at the video. I'm not going to go play it all over again, but you can look at the video. I open the garage door and he notices that I have a new Corvette, new C8. So you guys know the story where I had the original order from my local dealership and it had never come in. It was like, I think 24 months to the time that car was going to come in. So in the meantime, I had got connected with another dealer. You guys all know that. I think maybe you should put the link in the
I'll
chat
put the videos in there
of when I went and picked up my Torch Red one. It was the
Actually, I can do
happiest
that
day of
right
my
now.
life. It was awesome, and I picked it up and thought I'd have that car forever, and never really thought much about the other dealer. And I didn't take my name off the list. I knew I wasn't going to take my name off the list. I was just going to give myself options. So anyway, the dealer called like 2 weeks ago and said, your allocation is up. I'm like, what? I thought there was constraints. You couldn't get mag ride. And he says, well, you're a non-Z51 car, and they released some mag rides for the non-Z51 car. So I squeaked in, and they ordered the car, and it came in, and I brought my car down, and my Torch Red one that I had done all that, care to, and brought it down to the dealership, and they gave me a really positive number on the trade-in. And, I had ordered the car before the price increase, so I was getting it at the price protected amount. It's a good dealership. I mean, they really treated me well. And I traded it in, and because, you trade in a car that's, I didn't have to pay any sales tax either. So the value, so there it is. Are you showing it there or no?
No, I can't.
Okay, yeah. So. But anyway, so I had changed the color late in the game to red mist, and so I ordered the car, and it came in, and I can't believe literally in a couple of days I went down there, traded my car in, and I'm driving a new red mist 2023.
And this is why this story is so cool, because I turned Mark on to this dealership. We went in together. We did and I'll put this link in the description along with the link from last night. Once we're done with this, I can't put a clickable link in this, but anyway, I went in with him. We filmed him ordering his C8 in August of 2020. Mm-hmm. He was so excited. He thought the longest he would
6
probably
months,
have to wait.
8 months.
I think
they told you like 10 or 11, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they told you 10 to 11 months.
But I wasn't listening.
Right. But as of May of 2021, he was nowhere near close to getting the car.
I was so bummed.
Like he said, he went to this other dealership, and within 6 months, he had a car. But he asked my advice. He said, "You think I should get my $1,000 deposit back from the other dealership?" I said, "No. Keep it there. You never know what's going to happen between now and then. And eventually, you're going to get a call saying, 'Hey, you got this C8. Do you want it?'" And that's what happened. Almost a whole year later after he got his first C8. So it was really neat. He got to upgrade from a 22 to a 23 and go with a different color that he's absolutely loving. And why not? I mean,
yeah. Well, it was
Red
getting
Mist
close.
is-
I was wearing those tires down. It was almost time to replace the tires on that car. I had 1,400 miles on it. Had it for about a year, 1,400 miles.
Yeah.
They just ate it up because, it was a 3LT, convertible, torch red. If you remember some of the videos we'd put on, all the things we had done to it, we'd put PPF on it. We put the Z51 wing on. I'm going to miss that Z51 wing. So I'm looking for a black Z51 wing. I want to do
You want to do that, really?
I do want to put a Z51 wing on that.
Really?
A black Z51
Is that because
wing.
you have the low wing and now you've changed your mind?
Because I still couldn't get the Z51 wing.
So you know what we're going to do? We're going to talk Mark into a high wing.
But then I'd have to go for the different for side skirts. You're going to turn me into a race car. Now hold on now. But
I have a feeling there's some wheels in his future too.
We'll see.
There's a lot
We'll
of
see.
things. Maybe tint windows, ceramic coating.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Go
stuff.
back a couple of weeks and I said, "What? Your guys' car didn't come with wheels? What are you talking about?"
Some white wheels, lowered.
Wheels,
Yeah, exactly.
easy,
Extra
easy,
wide 2021s.
easy. But anyway, so I got the car, and it was really hard to give that torch red car up, but it came in at a positive number.
Oh, yeah.
On the trade-in, I didn't have to pay tax. How often? I know this time frame will end.
It's
so
crazy.
it's crazy. Some people said I'll wait for the market to go back to normal, and I'll be able to go to a used car lot and buy 6 Z06s. That's going to be a long time in the future. So I decided that I could trade up to the next car.
Trevor.
Come to the dark side, Mark.
He's
No.
going to. He's going to.
No. He's got a black high wing for sale.
There you go. Zach Smith.
Oh, well.
There
Okay,
you go.
Zach, I'll be in that or the Z51 wing, a black
What's
Z51
your
wing.
email address? Shoot him an email.
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah.
What? Let me put it in here. What is your email?
BOS Octane Mark at Gmail,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
But you also did the you did the
BOS Mark. No, BOS Octane Mark.
So you did
at
you did the edge red calipers on it too, which is
I
very
did
nice.
edge red.
Yes.
Guys, look at the videos, but also go back and look at the videos. He's got a great series of videos on when I ordered it, waiting for it. Then the dealer calls me, and I'm like excited. I call Mike, and we go and then drive and pick it up and drive it home. And it was this coolest video of taking a picture of me driving home. I was like in heaven, and I felt that again when I got the 2023. It was really, really, really cool. So anyway, that's my surprise, and yeah, I do want to do a little bit of maybe a little extra to it. Leave the wheels Tridents. I do agree on Z. See, Joe Bruni's. I'm in your court there. The Tridents I think look great on that car, and the Z51 wing might look good black. And there's some other things we want to do, right? So
Yeah. So we'll
got some
be
videos
doing
coming
some
up.
good videos on that.
Yep.
I think it's time to give some stuff away, and then
Oh
we
yeah,
can
yeah,
get
yeah.
back.
Let's get to. We'll talk about Carlisle too.
Yeah, we'll get back to.
Okay.
So we have as usual, we have some stuff to give away, but just so you know, when you put the answer down in the chat, it's the first one that we see with the correct answer on our screen because we have a delay. So go ahead.
And Mark, stick to the script today, okay?
Yeah.
Don't
All right.
don't
All right.
steer from the answers.
Hey, Honest Abe here. Honest Abe.
All right, so everyone's going to leave tonight learning some new information. So here's the first question for our blower band. What was the Chevrolet GM code name? And now we're talking about the new C8 Z06 for the new 5.5 liter dual overhead naturally aspirated engine. There was a name they referred to it in all
Internal development code.
there's a name that they kept referring to it in all the marketing. It was kind of a code name for the new C8 Z06.
Yep. Let us know. And go.
Kyle's saying hi wing, and somebody asked me what the time frame was from order to TPW. So they called me, George, I think it was George, Izari, and said, your thing's ready. So that was that Thursday. They picked it up for the next Thursday, 3300 status, and my TPW was like 5 weeks after that, 4 weeks after that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it sounded like yours went really fast.
Oh, we got some answers coming in.
yeah, it was fast because once they have an allocation, it goes quick. I mean, they queue it up. It's not like you're waiting again. The only reason
So
they're calling
Vinny had a
is-
comment on the Vet Titans channel. I like him. I'd hang out with that guy.
Who? The which channel?
Vet Titans.
Vet Titans channel.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
Okay.
Let's see.
So we can close. The answer's there. Gemini, that is correct.
Oh, okay.
Gemini. And
So
who's
it
the
looks
first Gemini?
like, well, keep going. Oh, wow. Generally almost had it.
Woo, Greg, you were super close. On our screen, it's Gary App. I think that's how you would say that.
Right.
And Gary.
Bruno had a good guess, but I'm sorry, you're off there a little bit, Rose.
We like that. And I like Chris's guess, Rocket.
It's close. I mean,
It
it's in that
is a
same-
rocket.
They did make reference to the Apollo and the rocket, but
That's
they were
where it
calling it
came
Gemini. In fact, there's a little stamp on the engine block that's got the
Yeah,
Gemini.
oh, there's
There's lots of
Right.
Gemini.
So
on that.
congratulations to Gary App. Again, I need you to email me so that I can ship this out to you. Let me put my email in. 2020, whoops. And just shoot me over your address so I can mail this out shortly
Mark, you can show the shirt.
to you.
Okay, so next question. Now, again, whoever wins this, please let us know your size because we do have large, extra large. Here's the question. Okay, again, this is referencing the C8 Z06. What car was the benchmark for the C8 Z06 car/motor that they were testing it against? That was basically they made it known this was the benchmark for the C8 Z06.
When they were developing the C8?
When they were developing it. We saw it with the test mules. There was conversation. There was actually multiple cars, but there's one.
Oh, that's gonna
One
give it away,
particular
right?
Well, there was
car.
one specifically that GM agreed that it was their benchmark.
That was their benchmark, yeah. I remember that.
All right. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, we'll give you a couple minutes. That shirt is amazing, by the way, that you're holding up
It is
there.
nice, yeah. I'm considering stealing it. Yeah, this is nice now.
All right. Should we close it? There's some answers in there that are right.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot of right answers. All right, I'm going to
Is
hit.
Trevor allowed to play?
Yeah, he's
part of us.
allowed. He's
Trevor.
allowed.
But that's okay. He's not the winner. So
Well, he had the right answer.
He did.
he's not the first
No, no,
one,
no, no.
though.
But look, he might be.
He is.
Because someone
He
said
repeated
488.
it. He repeated
He's
it.
458.
Oh, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He is the winner.
Trevor. He wins.
Get him a schmedium. No, I think Trevor can wear a
Two Trevors
large.
in that shirt. What's he gonna do with that?
No,
I'm
He
pretty
has-
sure Trevor wears a large. He's pretty buff.
he's a
so
strong guy.
Yeah, he's a lot of
Pretty sure he's
detailing.
going to wear large.
So there you go.
All right. Well, congratulations, Trevor.
I think you win the shirt, but you got to come and detail our Car Force
He
Live
said,
next
yes,
Tuesday.
Let's go.
No, you got to deliver it, and then he can help you ceramic coat it. Be
Oh,
done with
Greg
it.
said he's fat finger. That sucks.
All right.
Did you know it was the 458,
He
Greg?
did the
Let's see.
488.
Oh, he did.
Oh, well, you fat fingered it. That's
Oh, man. Yeah, but he was down. See, on our screen, he's quite a ways down anyway. So even if he would have hit 458,
because there were people that beat him.
yeah, there's
that was
people that
second,
beat
third.
him.
Yep.
Yep.
These
Okay.
modern questions are hard. You want the old C3 questions, stupid fast truck? We got some of those.
Z06 list closed at Mimoka. Oh, yeah, they're closed at every dealership.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, really. Where's the super stickers and those other things you get? I haven't had many of those.
we've had a couple.
What's it called?
Oh, there's Diego. Diego, do you want a shirt
So
again
the
tonight?
the reason Mark keeps bringing it up is because nobody knows, but we're trying to get some money together, put Mark in an old folks home. We're starting early.
Hey, I got to pay the bills, but oh man, Mike's got it. We convinced Mike to go to Carlisle. I was going all the way, but now he's going. So he's yeah, it'd be nice.
No, so Diego asked, are we on Mondays now? No.
No.
We had some travel changes with
Yeah.
Carlisle, and Jacob allegedly is leaving at the break of dawn tomorrow morning to drive across the country.
Yeah.
Yep. So we needed to do it tonight. It just worked out better.
And
So
I've got
that's
to
what
go,
we
which
did.
you know what? Something to talk about because tomorrow I'm going to have to do it. I thought they're going to be ready today. The new shirts for
Oh,
Carlisle.
yeah, that's what I was going to talk about.
So I got to drive about an
Yes.
hour south of here. So that's what I'm going to do tomorrow is go pick those up and bring those. But yeah, we'll have two.
Wait, an hour?
Yeah, it's about an hour.
To get the shirts?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were in Bedford.
A little bit further.
Oh.
Look at
my bad.
Diego. Diego's got a new ride again. He's got a turbo 992. today.
That's a very. See, this is why we need Diego. He's probably late. He probably didn't even hear about the new
Jeez.
app. I want to see his cars.
Yeah, Diego, you got to
He
share
can
that
post
on
his cars in my rides.
Discord.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Discord.
Diego, hey Caleb.
If it's not a Corvette.
Caleb, definitely put up the email, and Diego, respond to Caleb's email. Shoot him an email so you can be one of our beta testers.
Yes.
DM is lucky that they don't.
Plus, Diego's a tech guy too. He's a smart guy.
Yeah. So, Diego, we keep saying this, but we truly are going to come down there and visit you.
Yeah, it's been a busy summer for everyone
It has.
sitting here, but
Yeah.
we're gonna regroup come this fall, and
Yeah.
we've got some cool things in the works.
Yeah, we're going to come down there.
You won't be staring
But-
at Mark's legs too much longer. Let's just say that.
So about the shirts, if you guys are going to join us at Carlisle, we've got a couple of shirts. One of them I actually have on. It's
It's the Thumbs Up Squad shirt.
it's a little bit different than this because it's being designed by another company, but it is this shirt. So we'll have some of these there, and then we'll have another shirt there that looks to me even cooler. It's really neat.
And it's new.
Yeah, it's brand new for the
Nobody's seen it.
channel. So we're really looking forward to seeing everyone at Carlisle. Brian W says he'll see us there. By the way, if you're gonna be there, let us know because we'd love to know right now on the chat if you are. Carlisle weather looks free of rain, low 90s.
It looks great.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, it's going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome.
I cannot wait. Lance Smith says we need a hoodie. Well, I used to have hoodies. I'll get them again. In fact, some of my followers, that's their favorite thing they've ever bought from me is the hoodies.
John, just email Mike. He'll take care of you about your shirt.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh, that's my boy, John Somerville. I haven't seen him on here in a while. Where have you been, man? Yeah, we'll get you handled. Are you coming to Carlisle? I can't remember if you told me if you're coming or not. It'd be really awesome if you could make it, man.
So, again, when are you two landing? When are you two going to get there?
No, we're Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, Kyle says they'll be there on Wednesday. We're getting in Wednesday night. Me, Darren, and Robert from Corvette World.
Wednesday evening, wow.
We're getting there Wednesday night. So we'll be at Carlisle early Thursday morning, probably like 7:30, 7:30.
You think that early?
Maybe 8.
I was gonna say maybe 8:30. We'll be there early, though.
Yeah, we'll be there early. Depending on situations. But anyway, we'll be there, and we'll be there all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. So we're really looking forward to seeing you guys there. Oh, he's working. I know you're a CPA, John, but maybe you could just take off a couple of days and come.
It is.
I know he's super busy.
It's probably month end for a CPA. Month end, maybe.
Well, he owns his own company.
All right. Well, then it's all.
And
it's every day's month end, right?
he's working a lot. So I met him in person down in Austin.
Did you? Oh, that's right.
When I went to the Corvette
That's
Invasion.
right.
Yeah, we got to hang out. It was awesome.
Yep. I mean, it's going to be a great time. It helps. Stop. It doesn't have to move to Monday. Whatever.
But Jacob, we asked him last week.
There's 300 people this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a good turnout today.
Well,
but you know what?
You love Mark here, right? I'm not even on, so whatever.
It'd be nice if everybody did a thumbs up. Can you just hit the thumbs up button?
No, let's get to 200. Let's bake with thumbs up.
Yeah, right. Come on, guys, just hit thumbs up
Ain't
for us,
too
will
proud
you?
to beg. Oh, wrong channel.
I showed you my shorts.
What?
So ain't too proud to beg. Wait, wrong channel.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yes,
if you
he did have Captain America at Carlisle last year. Not going to be this year, though.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not worked out for me to bring Captain America this year, so it will not be there this year. Don't you have Captain America? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did, Kyle. Awesome. Great White North is going to be there Wednesday night. Sweet. So we'll see you on Thursday. Zach says, what time does it open Thursday? I believe 6 a.m.
Someone just said 7 a.m.
Is it 7?
Bruno said that.
Okay.
Opens at 7 daily.
Thanks,
Okay.
Amber.
Yeah,
That's
thank
nice
you,
of
Bruno.
you. Somebody
Where's
thumbs up for
Carlisle?
Mark.
Where at Carlisle will you be? Well,
Ask
this is
We're done,
wait.
guys.
This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. We had a situation come up today. I'm not going to go into details, but when I know exactly where we're going to be, I'm going to put it on my community tab on YouTube. I'm going to put it on Facebook, and I'm going to put it on Instagram.
And how about
So-
Discord? If nobody's going to be on
Sure.
it yet.
Well, yeah.
We can try.
But not enough people.
Yeah.
So between now and when we're there, and when I find out, I'll put it on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So make sure, if you're not following me on Facebook, really make sure to follow me on there. I've got a lot of you on Instagram, but if you're not following me on there, follow me there. It's just at Brinkofspeed. So
Cannot
on
wait
both.
to be there. Can't wait to be there and see people and
Yeah.
see all the vendors and see all the goodies I can get from my car.
And Trevor just gave us a $10
Nice. There
sticker.
you go.
Thank you, Trevor.
Thank you. Man.
So, Monday is another live stream for another popular group of 3. Yep.
Yeah.
Captain
Yes, it
America
is.
looks awesome in the parade. Thank you, Kyle. It was fun. That parade was my favorite part about Carlisle last year.
It was awesome.
It was amazing. I mean, I have to say, meeting all of the, my followers was really my favorite part. But as far as like just activities, the the
Well, your
parade
followers were in the audience, and they were like waving,
Yeah, they were.
coming up, and the kids were
correct.
loving your car, and
It
you
was
had
awesome.
that nice exhaust, and you were revving it, and
Yeah.
kids loved it. I love doing parades.
Yeah.
That's where I do most of my miles: parades and car shows.
Moved to wow. People are saying the opposite this week.
Yeah.
About moving to Monday.
Yep. Helps
Wow.
me. Yes, 74%.
If it helps Mark, then everybody
Well,
wants it done.
But then on Monday is another live stream too. So, but maybe
Yeah.
we'll do the 6 of us. We'll all get together.
Seriously, what are the Nuremberg times? There isn't any right now. I wish we had some, but there's not.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to release it yet. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole other conspiracy theory conversation, I guess.
Oh, Scott White, thank
Scott,
you.
thanks.
Actually, we
Fine.
haven't seen him tonight at all.
Scott,
till just
thank you
now.
so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Everybody,
Appreciate the $20
Help
super
Mike
chat.
out. Help him out.
Absolutely, thank you. Why do you think that they won't let Amelia talk about the? Oh, I know exactly why.
Everybody's a backward, yeah.
So, Car Speed wants to know why GM won't let Amelia talk about how the car drives.
Her impressions of it, right?
They won't let her compare it to any other cars yet because they're trying to keep that top secret for some reason. They allowed her to say certain things like, oh, this is amazing. It sounds amazing. It accelerates amazing, stuff like that. But she wasn't allowed to say, this feels like
it
a
feels.
Ferrari, or this feels better than a Porsche, or, what. She's not allowed to say anything like that because I think what they're doing is they're trying to not let that cat out of the bag until people can buy it themselves. And once people can buy it themselves, then a YouTuber that buys it can say all that stuff. I think that's...
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but that
yeah.
embargo is pretty long, too. That embargo goes to, end of September, early August, I think.
With what car?
October, rather. She's not allowed to say anything for a long time.
Oh,
Until
yeah,
the
I'm
first
sure.
cars get delivered, probably. Until the first
end of
customer cars.
September, early October.
I mean, that's the deal she made to be able to get the car.
Yeah, it's a demo car. It's
Well,
not
yeah,
her
they're
car.
all under embargo.
And that's another thing. Good point. So this is not, it still is not a full production Z06. So until
The one
the
that
full,
she's got.
Yeah.
It's still pre-production.
It's still a pre-production car. So that's probably another reason why they did what they did with that. Great White North, thank you guys. He says, see you guys next week.
Raider Ron showing more love.
Oh, there's Raider Ron. Awesome.
Great White
Thank you for the
North.
giveaway.
Raider Ron.
Installation in
Mark,
2
show,
weeks.
show the flag. Raider Ron joined late. He hasn't seen it yet. He's been gone for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, let's show that.
Raider Ron, you'll like this. It's cool.
It's heavy.
This is next month's giveaway, Raider Ron.
And how do you get entered into it for it again?
Well, he's already entered
Okay.
because he's a subscriber. He always, gives us thumbs up. He does everything
He's
he needs
bonus
to do.
entered.
Yeah. So he's entered into it. But yeah, that is an amazing flag. Darren actually bought one for me last year.
Yeah.
Not even knowing the relationship
Yeah.
yet, right?
No, this is
That-
way before
well,
we were doing anything.
Yeah,
I
was
just
way
bought it
before
because I
we were
liked
doing-
it.
Yeah, and he gave it to me, and it's up in my my new house. Let's see. Sounds suspicious. No top speed, no track times. I know. I don't understand it. GM was really quick to come out and tell us those things about the C8. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't.
Robert says they did that with the C7 Z06. They didn't give us an official top speed or time, and frankly, they didn't make an effort for the 01 either, other than top speed.
Right.
I mean, I think
Well-
Jim Miro tried, but he couldn't get a good day to get it, right? He had all
Do you
kinds
wanna
of things
type in
conspiring
the
to him to
design
get a
site?
good
Someone
time
just-
on that track,
Where
and
they buy it. Yep.
let him only do like 3 laps or something. Couldn't get the tires hot. So, but anyway,
Well, another YouTuber said the 0 to 60 time went up.
On the C8
Yeah.
To what?
2.6.
I thought that's what it.
2.6.
It went from 2.5 to 2.6.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Which is not very impressive
No.
for $200,000, frankly.
Guys. I'm going to type in on the MB Titan roofs where to buy that sign from if you want to go ahead and get one.
Yeah, everyone should go check out his site. It's really cool what he does.
It is.
And even his Instagram page is really cool. He shows all his CNC machines working. He's got quite the little process for these things.
Amador Designs.
I believe that's it.
Yeah, and like I said, you can look him up on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
And all of our stuff, we tag him in it.
Yeah.
He's got a couple other cool things in the work that will be I think, showing soon that he's going to give us to give away.
Man, I think it's raining. Almost raining out there. I got to get going, guys.
So Trevor wants to know if it's ran at any track. So here's what we were told when I went to the reveal in LA. They've ran it at a bunch of tracks. And what they could tell us at that point was it either did just as good or better at every track they took it to than the C7 ZR1. So that's how good this car is when you compare it to the C7 ZR1. And we already know the C7 ZR1 went out there and romped all over everything except for the Senna. The Senna, it could not beat, but it beat everything else. The GT2 RS, the GT3 RS, the 720S, nothing could beat it at these tracks except for the Senna.
Well, it'll be interesting too, just to learn more about the tires they're putting on there. Right, they're exclusive to the Z06. They worked with Michelin.
Yes,
and they did. I think a lot of the early testing was really just for the tires.
Yes,
but it'll be interesting because they're saying they're obviously better tires than the Cup tires, Cup 2s.
And actually, Speed Phenom did a video where he interviewed one of the engineers at the C8 reveal, the Z06 reveal, and that engineer very specifically stated that that's one of the reasons why it is doing so good on the track because the tires are so freaking sticky and they maintain that for longer than the normal Cup 2s did with the C7 Z06, Z07, and the ZR1.
There are going to be some expensive tires to replace, though. Be interesting to see what they're. I mean, they got to be
3 sizes wider, right?
Yeah, and if you just take for example my tires on the back of my car, they are 22s, they are 335s, and they're Michelin 4Ss. Guess how much those were per tire? $630.
Yeah. And you want to know why mine's a garage queen? There you go.
That's that's a lot more expensive than the normal stock 305 or 350. 305? Yeah, 305 tire.
Yeah.
Got to pay to play.
So if we're talking about a 345, which is the exact same width as the tires that are on my car, I think they're right at 12 and a half or 13 inches. And it's a Cup 2R. I think
$1,000.
I think it's got. Yeah, I think it's going to be $1,000 a piece for that tire.
Yeah, the cost. The wider you go, the cost goes up. Not so much the tallness. So yeah, you start getting into 345, 355 territory because I had them on my last car. I mean, it's $1,000 for Pirelli P0s.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Yep. So. All right, Davy Crockett's on here. Wow.
Let's give him a quick recap. So in quick, Mark got a new C8. He changed the color.
Yep.
Even his shirt tonight's a little bit different than what he would normally wear.
My Zora T-shirt, and it's almost the color of my new car. That's why I wore it. I don't know if anybody knows.
Are you drinking lattes? There's soy milk in your routine. Something's different about you. It's changed.
Nah, it's
you still
just
eating
excited.
meat?
Just excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blue pill.
I mean, he's driving in the rain now.
I'm going to be driving. If you guys don't wrap this up, I got to go. It's like the rain's coming.
Is that why you're all fidgety over there? You are really stressing.
Looking out there.
He's fidgety.
Got his weather app going.
I did. I put the weather app. It's fine, actually. It's not raining, so I'm actually good. I'm just kind of...
So, yeah, Mark got a new C8. If you look at Mike's video, put out Sunday, you'll see it. It's a beautiful car. We all love it.
They're trying to get me to get new wheels.
There's a lot of Z06
high wings.
drama.
Z06 drama continues,
Z06
and I'm
drama.
sure everyone will be talking about more drama next week. Nothing's going to change.
Yep.
And then Carlisle, which we're the most excited about. We're leaving, well, some of us Tuesday morning at dawn driving, some of us are flying, but we're going to be there. Thursday, we'll have shirts. We'll be going live. We'll talk about some special giveaways, some really cool stuff's in the works there.
Yeah.
As far as where we'll be once we're there, stay tuned. We may be moving around a little bit.
And if you're not going, we're going to try to do live videos there. So we'll do some live videos.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll interview some people. So stay in touch with his channel because they may go live. It might not be announced very quickly ahead of time. We may just go, oh my God, there's Taj or something, or there's Josh.
And
let's go talk to him and see if we can do that.
Speaking of that, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. just smash the red subscribe button and the bell. That way you are notified, because I'm going to be doing a lot of just normal videos too there. When I go to Carlisle, it's like it's my candy store. So I go and I just do video after video after video, and I upload them instantly most of the time.
You know what? That's a good question,
So-
Mike. And I was going to ask, but that leads right into my question. For all those that are going to be at Carlisle, what are some vendors that you guys are interested in seeing or learning more about, so Mike can make an effort to talk to those people and show those products? So let us know. I mean, everything is going to be there. So let us know what you guys want to see. And if Mike can't get to it, myself and Mark, we're going to have a camera. We'll get to it. But yeah, let us know what you guys think would be interesting to highlight, because we're going to be overwhelmed by new products.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's gonna be awesome. For those of you that can't make it, maybe you will be able to next year. But I'm gonna bring you along anyway, and I do everything I can to try and make it feel like you are there with me. So that's my whole goal while I'm there. I film a lot of like 4K footage, so it's super crystal clear footage. Yeah. And so yeah, and I think we're even gonna get Darren on a camera filming some stuff. So.
And if you want to look at last year's parade, he
Wednesday.
filmed last year's parade. I just forgot. There's all these videos you got out there. You can look at last year's parade video with me and Mike in his car, having a great time.
We haven't really talked
parade.
about that. Are we actually? We're going to go to the parade Saturday night.
We have to find people. So everybody out there, you need.
We don't know.
We need a hitch a ride. We need a Lyft or an Uber for the parade, because we're not going to have Mike's car. So each the three of us, we need a car. We need to
we'll
ride
be
with
there.
somebody.
We'll be there.
Let me explain something. Last year, we had Clarence of Seagarner Speed 252 there. He had 2 cars.
Yeah, and you had yours.
So we had 3 total cars. It was very easy for us to be in the parade. This year we'll have Jacob's car. We'll have the C8R. But that's it. We're not going to have anybody
we're going to put the
else's car.
top down, and Mark's going to ride in the middle like a princess and wave to everyone.
If you can do that in those new convertibles.
We can make it work.
All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Again, if you haven't smashed the thumbs up button, please do so. Thank you so much to everyone who came out tonight. We appreciate it, especially since we had to move from Tuesday to Monday. We're so happy that you guys all joined us. And actually, I think we hit a all-time high on viewers. So awesome stuff. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you guys out on the road.
Very good.